Hey guys, another great way to reconnect or connect with your partner can be through meditation.
For us, we love to get out into nature. You can see we're down by a little stream here in Colorado, and it's a way for us to decompress. There's something about water that helps us just relax and able to ground in a little bit deeper. But also the mountains are great, but anywhere can work. We just encourage, for us, what works well is being outdoors someplace in nature.
Yeah, so if you can get outside and do this piece outside together, that can be a great option, but also it can be done just as easily in your living room, in a bedroom, any place where you can just sit undisturbed for about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, let's get started. Hope you enjoy. Okay, so just finding a nice comfortable seat for the two of you. You can either sit cross-legged or with your legs, your knees raised. Whatever way feels comfortable for you to sit back to back together. If you want to sit on the ground, on a cushion, on a piece of furniture, just do whatever works for you comfortably today. And just let your gaze begin to either drop down towards the ground or let your eyes close completely. And just take a moment to drop into your own being. You want to come into yourself first here. And just notice how your own breath is moving through your body today, in this moment. Notice how your breath is moving in and out of your being, all on its own, without needing to change a single thing. We're just noticing right now. And now take a moment to notice how your body is supported, and just notice those places of support you have underneath you right now. So it might be how your body is resting into the cushion below you, or onto the ground, or onto the floor, or the piece of furniture that you're sitting on. But just noticing the support you have beneath you right now. And see if on the next exhale or two you can let yourself just soften a little bit more into this support that's beneath you. Letting your body settle down towards the earth. And now take a moment to feel into your back towards your partner, and just notice what it feels like to have your partner's back against yours right now. You may notice how breath is moving through their body, and so the movement of their back through that. You might notice some warmth. You might notice a sense of support. You might just notice a sense of presence with your partner at your back like this. Whatever it is, without having to change a thing, just notice. And now see if you can take take a moment to, just like we softened into the support beneath us with our exhale, now see if on your next exhale or two you can just soften a bit into your partner's back. It's not a pushing in, but just a softening with the breath. Just letting your back melt a little bit into your partner's. And now take a moment to shift your attention into your belly space. So that place below your belly button. Just letting your breath and your focus land in your own belly for a moment. And now taking a moment to feel the space between your belly through your back into your partner's belly. So you're using your imagination a bit, your attention, to just feel into this space through your back body where your belly connects with your partner's belly. And we're just feeling for a moment. What's here in this space? Now taking a moment to let your attention begin to rise from that space between your two lower backs and just letting it come up so that you can feel the space between the two of you that runs all along your spine to where your shoulders meet or wherever you meet on your two bodies. But just feeling the entirety of the space between your two backs and seeing if you can get a feel for that space between where the boundary of your back and the boundary of your partner's back begins to blur. So that if you get into the nooks and crannies of those spaces, it becomes hard to tell whose back is whose. Just letting yourself spend a little time in this in-between space. The place that's not quite you and not quite your partner, but something uniquely different in between. Just letting your attention rest and mingle there a little bit. Letting the breath move in this in-between space. Good. And now taking a moment to let your attention shift from the specific place of that back space in between and letting it drop into the place of your own heart. So your own heart space in your body right now for a few moments. Just letting your breath come in and out, landing in your own heart space. And now on the next inhale, seeing if you can feel into the space between your own heart and your partner's heart. So just letting your attention, your focus shift to that place between your heart and between your partner's heart, moving through your back space. So focusing on the heart space, including your heart, the bridge between yours and your partner's heart, and actually also feeling in towards your partner's heart space. So you have a bit of a heart bridge happening right now. Just letting your focus be there for another moment or two. Good, and now just letting that go for a moment. And just letting your focus go ahead and be broad again, dropping the specifics of your attention and just noticing what's here right now. Between the two of you and the space all around. You might want to let your heads just begin to fall back towards each other. This last breath or two as you're connected here in this particular place at this particular time. And then as you feel ready, letting yourselves begin to slowly come apart mindfully. Just taking your time, beginning to take in the surroundings around you. And then as you're ready, you can go ahead and turn back towards each other. Again, really taking your time with this, letting yourself transition at your own pace. And then finding your way to close together. You might want to look into each other's eyes or give a little hug or a kiss. Just finding whatever way works for the two of you to close and to begin to move about the rest of your day, knowing that you can return to this meditation or any time together at any time that feels right for the two of you. We hope you've enjoyed.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, giving us a like, or dropping a comment below. It really helps us out a lot.
And if you want your own sweet IROK gear, then go ahead and click the link below and it will send you straight to our store so you can get some. Thanks so much for supporting us.